Okay, let's just get right into it. Who is the greatest musical artist of all time? I mean, seriously, it's the question, right? The one that's launched a million arguments, filled up countless message boards, and probably, ended a few friendships along the way. It feels like this impossible question, but we just can't stop trying to answer it.
And you ask that question, and right away you're going to get people with some very strong opinions. For some folks, it's not even a debate. It's all about cultural impact. It's about a band that didn't just write songs. They completely reshaped the world around them. For them, the answer is, and always will be, the Beatles. End of story.
But then, just when you think it's settled, someone else jumps in, from a totally different generation, with a completely different point of view. They'll argue it's all about sonic innovation, about an artist who basically defined the sound of the 21st century. All of a sudden, that settled debate is wide open again.
And just to throw another wrench in the works, right? Someone else chimes in, and their argument isn't about impact or innovation at all. Nope, it's about pure, undeniable talent. Sheer vocal power. The kind of voice that literally just stops you in your tracks. So, who's right? I mean, all of these are totally passionate and totally valid points. But here's the thing, they're all measuring greatness with completely different rulers. So how in the world do we even start to figure this out? Well, let's try to break it down. All right, let's try to cut through the noise. What if we start with what seems like the most objective thing we have? Let's talk about the data. Can we actually settle this thing with cold, hard numbers? Okay, so if you just look at the raw data, the story seems pretty clear, right? I mean, you've got the Beatles way out in front with a mind-boggling 600 million records sold worldwide. And right behind them, you've got legends like Michael Jackson and Elvis Presley, both sitting on 500 million. Seems pretty straightforward. Case closed? Well, not so fast. See, the problem is that numbers don't always tell the whole story, because the music industry itself has changed so much. Back in the day, FM radio gave rise to what they called album-oriented rock. And that meant bands weren't just trying to crank out hit singles. No, they were crafting entire albums, these big artistic statements. So comparing chart performance across different eras, it's really like comparing apples and oranges. Okay, so if sales numbers are a bit of a minefield, what's next on the list? Maybe true greatness isn't about what you sell, but about the echo you leave behind. Let's talk influence. There's some artists who don't just participate in the conversation. They fundamentally change the language of music itself. Their ideas, their sounds, they become the new foundation that whole future generations build on, whether they even know it or not. I mean, just look at Michael Jackson. His influence is absolutely staggering. And it's not just that he influenced